Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while with everything going on. 2020 has been kind of crazy, but we're just going to jump right into it. Today I have my brother here on my channel,
and we're going to talk about a couple different topics, right? Or just
right?
one? Okay.
A couple different topics. First, we want to touch on the infamous topic: what does a woman bring to the table based on their relationship requirements?
So you want to talk about what should a woman bring to the table,
yes.
or what? You want me to go first?
Sure.
I think it depends on. First of all, it depends on the man. Some men, I always like to put men in two different categories. You either want your woman to share responsibilities with you, or you're the type of guy who, when I say responsibilities, I mean more so like financial responsibilities. Or are you in the other class where the woman is not responsible for any of the finances? She's more of like plays the traditional role where she stays home, she cooks and cleans, take care of the kids, wash clothes, and do all of that. And the guy, he's out working. He doesn't have to worry about taking care of the kids. He should be coming home to, food and cook dinner, and the kids should be in the bed taken care of and all of that. So I guess it depends on what the woman thinks she needs to bring to the table. Which one are you? Are you the cooking and cleaning wife, or are you the 50-50 girl who wants to split everything with you? Which one are you?
Okay, so off the bat, I don't think the two categories are fair. To be either 50-50 or maid.
You don't got to be a maid. It's just more. I call it traditional.
Yeah, I look at it as more of like a maid service, cleaning service, maid service. We have nanny.
So the woman shouldn't even be doing that.
Cooking services. I feel like they traditionally have the right to be able to do what they choose to do, but just naturally want to contribute to the household. But no, just because you don't work, I do not believe that you're supposed to cook, clean, and just be at everyone's beck and call.
So if you are in a relationship as a female, if you don't work, you still don't have a responsibility or obligation to
financially
to cook and clean. No, I'm saying you don't work at the time for whatever reason. You don't have a job, so financially you can't bring anything to the table. And you're saying you also shouldn't have to be a maid or whatever words you just use. So what is she bringing to the table at that point?
So what she's bringing to the table at that point is definitely the feminine charm, because you are naturally going to need that feminine energy to a masculine energy.
Yeah, but you can get that anywhere.
Not necessarily.
But you can get. Well, I don't know how technically you want to get, but you can get femininity from any female.
No.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. If you don't want to get, we ain't gonna get all into different.
Okay.
I'm just saying, generally speaking, most females have a feminine.
Most, but not
femininity
a lot.
to them. What do you
not
mean?
Not to say not a lot.
What do you mean by that then? What do you mean by that?
So basically, not cursing you out in public. That's not a feminine charm. But
go ahead.
But if a lot of women have the responsibility of equally working as hard as you do, have more of the more feminine chores around the house, which kind of comes second nature, like taking more care of the kids, the nurturing aspect that women are generally wired to be more nurturing. Probably will cook a little bit more, clean a little bit more, just naturally, on top of working, if she is doing both. So I feel like her number one priority is to, yes, of course, nurture the children, to make sure that she is put together, because let's be realistic, men are very visual. So even if you cook, clean, sleep over the stove all day, and then when your husband or boyfriend gets home and you look a mess, it still kind of defeats the whole purpose.
Oh, you mean so just being like girly?
Not just.
I'm saying that's like a part of being the feminine thing. Just be girly and be cooking.
Keep keep your looks together. It's kind of like a sensitive subject because a lot of women kind of like overlook that. But I would say to keep your looks together. Keep yourself somewhat put together, or like how you guys met, kind of be that similar person physically, because looks do matter. So if he was out all day, you need to be the best thing or closest to the best thing that we saw all time.
So you're saying that's what a woman should bring to the table?
Yes.
Femininity, meaning keep herself together, cook.
Yes.
Well, that's kind of the same thing I was saying.
Let you lead.
Yeah. But now, is she still responsible for all of those things? If she's making, let's say they both making the same, both of y'all is making $50,000 a year. Is she still the woman obligated to cook, clean, wash dishes, take care of the kid? Like, is she still responsible for all of that?
I feel like that she should be responsible for doing what she wants to do. But secondly, her money, I feel like shouldn't even be a factor as far as like household bills. This is just my personal opinion. I think her money should be for the children, not like the overhead financial part of the house, like the roof over your head, the cars.
Yeah, so you
stuff.
more so.
Just
I mean,
really
it's not the first time we had this conversation, but so
just
you're
the
more
children.
so on the traditional
Definitely.
gender role. The woman
Yes.
stays home and does household stuff. The man goes out and makes money and pays for the house, and the woman and the kids are in the house, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So in that case, so what should a man
Go to work.
bring to the table? Just money.
Go to work.
So that's okay. Go ahead.
Go to work. And be loyal. That's of course very important. Protect. Make sure the house that you are providing is safe. Make sure the car that your family is driving is reliable. Those things are also a factor.
All right, so I agree with that. I think maybe I wasn't clear on that, but I think that's definitely a part of, like when I said, I think earlier I said you're either the 50-50 type or the more traditional type. In my view, the 50-50 type, you still kind of got some traditional roles mixed in there. Like, I don't think that if you're one of the women or men that are on the 50-50 side, the man still should, pump your gas. Hey, I got a flat, come fix your flat tire. Carry the boxes from out the garage upstairs. Like, I don't expect the woman to be, carrying heavy stuff and changing light bulbs that she can't reach, all that type of stuff too. But at the same time, the man can still wash his own clothes. He can
Of course.
wash the dishes if they dirty or whatever. And the woman at the same time, just because she's a woman, that doesn't mean you gonna wait. I've been working 10-12 hours a day and you waiting for me to come home to take the trash out because I'm the man. Like, you've been home all day, I've been at work, and this is the 50-50 side I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can help me out with some household stuff too. And it really depends on the person. Like,
It does.
some guys would really prefer a woman who literally, baby, I don't want you to work. I want you to stay home. I want you to make sure that, and some women say, okay, cool, that's what I want. And then there's other women like, that's probably a bad example, but like Oprah. I'm sure she don't, if she was with, what's her boyfriend name? Stedman. If she was with Stedman, they was together, whatever, she probably wants to go out, find that new show, find that new person to hire and make more money. Oprah's not staying in the house and doing traditional role stuff.
Just the average woman, because that's obviously an exception to the rules when you talk about
celebrities.
celebrities.
Forget, before she was a celebrity, she probably still had that same
some
drive to
people
go out and
have
do stuff.
drive.
She's not going to sit in the house and cook and clean all day.
Absolutely, she's not doing that. But it's more of a natural instinct, just like a man kind of has like a natural instinct to want to like work, provide, protect. You don't
A
think
man
it's a
has a natural instinct to
want
work?
not to literally, I can't wait to work, but to provide. Like,
Okay, all right.
Want to provide, not like, I
provide.
can't wait to go to work.
Yeah,
Like,
all right.
You want to, it's
Because
like
you might hate your job, but you got to make money to provide.
Right.
Okay.
Versus like, oh, baby, I'm going to go out with my girlfriends and you stay home with the kids. So it would be like, do I have to? You rather probably go out and work versus stay home with the kids.
Another thing
Maybe
you
not.
got to factor in. That's true, but another thing you got to factor in is age. A 19-year-old boy.
We talking about mature. This channel is going to be for audience geared towards 30 and up.
Now, a 19-year-old boy's mentality
Yeah,
is definitely going to be different hopefully be different from a 35-year-old
Yeah, we would say 30 and up.
All right, so we talking strictly 30. Okay,
yeah,
well,
like a mature audience, not like children.
but just because you're 30 don't mean you're mature. But
True.
talk about this. What do you think? I don't know if I asked you already, but what is a man supposed to bring to the table? You said,
Just two things:
what?
provide, protect. That's it. If he and it's so cliche, a lot of people don't talk about it a lot, which it sounds crazy when a woman talks about like focuses too much on looks, but that's what you guys look at. If you're going on a first date with someone and she's leading with all her degrees and she's talking about her kids.
Oh, like
yeah,
oh.
like I don't want to throw out any actual job titles.
right.
I don't want to offend anybody, but like a high paying job or something that's like, oh, okay, you have a good job, you have this degree, and you already have a house, and you have this, and you have that.
For the woman, that's not.
Right,
that's
no
not,
one cares.
I'm about to say most men. I'm not even gonna say most men.
I'm talking about mature audience.
All right, so let's break it down.
If they care, they only care is because, to me, they only care because it's going to be beneficial to them.
Okay, let's break that down.
Let's be breaking it
So
all
you
the
got
way down.
you got a 30,
she's a nurse.
You got a 35-year-old man. He just met a woman who's a nurse. How is this woman in this scenario?
I don't want to use the word nurse because.
Okay, well, just high paying
fine.
job. Nurse, just call it a nurse. Just
Okay,
say a nurse.
fine.
So a 35-year-old man met a new woman. They dating, and she's a nurse. How old is this woman?
So I'm sorry. The man is 35.
The man is 35, and he's pretty good. He got a house, car.
And what does he do?
And I don't know, but he's making $100,000 a year.
Okay, and she's making.
And she's a
80.
nurse making 80. Okay. And if I was the guy, the fact that she's making 80,000.
What's the factor in looks? Because she could be a one making 80,000, and it's like, oh, great.
Yeah, it kind of gotta
What do you do for a living?
If you
because you gotta be something else, because this ain't gonna cut it.
All right, a one, aka unattractive to the man, right? If you unattractive, but you make a lot of money, and I'm 35. I don't know. Yeah, the man is 35 and the woman is a 1 and she's 28. Call her 30. But me personally, I wouldn't even play. I mean, you could if you're young. You could play games with her and take advantage of her for her money and act like you interested for however long so she can give you money or whatever. But if you got money, you don't even waste your time. What's the point?
Exactly. Like I was saying before, what's more important is men. I'm sorry. It's looks when it comes to men, and with women, it's more stability.
Now, if the woman is like, since we doing numbers, if the woman is like a 7, 6,
and she's a nurse,
and that's like a come up for you,
for the guy,
if the dude,
hate that word.
If a dude, as far as looks, I'm saying like if the dude is a 4 because he's I'm not gonna name him, but he got a certain amount of characteristics about him and attributes that most women are not attracted to, and he run across a 7. And she making money, that's like more of a reason to take her serious. It's like, all right, I already kind of got a woman that's like out of my league as far as looks, and on top of that, she making money. All right, let me try to take her serious and see what's what. Then after that, you got to factor in the personality.
So,
the woman.
This is why, in my channel, just that statement alone.
I'm wrong.
No, you've been giving your natural opinion. That's why what you bring to the table financially should never be a factor. Because to me, because if he likes you enough, all that first of all wouldn't matter if he already has it. If he's a grown man and he already has it, he don't care how much money you make. He doesn't care because he already has it.
Can I interrupt you?
Sure.
Really? Bottom line, again, I told you this before too, and most normal men would agree with me. If you meet somebody, I say like after like 2 weeks or 2-3 times hanging out with the girl, you know, y'all vibing, y'all personalities kind of sort of click for the most part, and you attracted to her, kind of everything else kind of for the most part go out the window. Like if I'm the girl I'm dating, if I'm taking you seriously, you can be, I mean, not a total bum, like you can't be just bum, but like have some sort of like goals and something in life. I'm gonna take you serious, but I don't care if you making $10,000 a month and you got this going for you, about to open a new business, you in school, you about to do all this with your life. If I'm not attracted to you,
it all goes out the window.
It doesn't matter. Like if I'm not attracted to you, it doesn't matter. It does not. Like it's like I can meet somebody for the first time and be like, yo, it's just based on looks. Second date, like yo, I'm taking her serious. Like I'm taking her serious. So do things that shows her that I'm taking her serious.
Right.
If I'm not attracted to you, I don't care what else you got going on.
But
I'm not gonna be available. I'm gonna miss your calls.
Would you pursue her physically just
Yes.
for your own personal?
Yes.
Exactly.
If she okay, then yeah. But I'm not gonna be going all out of my way and whatever that means, like, spending extra money on going out. You don't have a car, so I gotta pick you up and drop you off. You need to find a babysitter, so I'm gonna pay for the babysitter. No, you don't get those type privileges when I'm not that into you, like, physically. But if I am into you, like, physically, yeah, I'm going to places that I really like. I don't even eat sushi, but I'm going to the sushi bar with you. I'm gonna go. I know I gotta wake up early the next day to go to work, but I'm gonna stay up all night to go to this club or whatever you wanted to go to because I'm into you. But if you
go back upstairs.
I'm not and I think that's, like I said, most people, men would agree with that. And so for the girl point of view, if the dude is showing you the into you like that, take him serious. Pretty much, take him serious.
Okay, so
how do you know?
Oh no, because
the woman.
No, you would know first if you give them time to be able to show that they're interested with more than just words.
Man, maybe because I'm a dude, but like, if you know you like the girl, like, yo, you will do some ridiculous stuff, like, yo, like, why am I up 4 a.m. to make sure she, I don't know, got her flight to wherever like, whatever. It's just stuff you just do for a girl that you into, like. And to me, it would be obvious to me. Mm-hmm. What was you about to say?
So what I was getting at is as cliche as it is, it's very important for whoever you are dating seriously for him to be physically attracted to you. You have to allow that man to be more into you than you are to him initially.
I hate when you say that.
Well, it's true because we're naturally wired to want love. We're naturally wired to want to. We like fall in love with our ears. So you say, "Oh my God, we do." We'll be like, "Oh my God, he said he was going to fix my I can't think of anything."
Heater.
Yeah, he said he was going to fix my water heater, y'all. So
you gotta talk out of the mic.
He said he was going to fix my water heater.
And that's like
that's like a halfway mark. And he didn't even come in with the water heater. Not even sitting in.
Perfect example. Don't touch me. Perfect example is, now that's a perfect example. I don't even fix heaters. But if I found somebody who's like, yo, like she a 9, 10 or whatever, I figure out how to fix a heater.
Or you can say, I'm about to get a
Or I'll pay for somebody that I'll watch them fix your heater, so for the next time it break down, I can fix it.
No, look, I'm about to get a charger.
A charger?
I'm just saying.
A car or
a car?
Oh,
but I'm just saying, it's just things like that, and the woman will be like, yeah, girl, you about to get a charger. Like, what?
But that's fraud, though, if you're really not about to get one.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing with I'm going to fix your water heater. And y'all already broken up and it don't never get fixed. Yeah, and it already is kind of like, he coming over tonight and he gonna take a look at it. That's how it be like.
I can't fix it.
But I gotta take a look at it. Like, where's that show? It's in the basement. Come on, take a look at it.
Right.
So
you got a flashlight, and then if you come up with no tools,
come up with a flashlight.
No, what I say, if you come up with no tools,
no, you gotta be serious. Like, I mean, we are at least 30 and up.
Oh yeah,
like, where's your flashlight?
Yeah, at least come with some box of tools.
Exactly. So then I guess you can always leave your tools and gotta come back and get them. I don't know. But all that being said is, it sounds so corny, but we literally fall for that kind of stuff because we're wired to want love, and we want people to treat us how we treat them. We think that men love like we do. Like, oh, I was nice to you, so you gonna be nice to me. Like, oh, you paid for 3 dates, so I'll be nice and I'll pay for the 4th date, just being nice. Or
let me ask you. So, like, well, I said earlier, like, I mean, because I'm coming from the male's perspective. Mm-hmm. If I'm into you, if I want to take you serious, if I can see myself being in a relationship with you, I'm going to do certain things that I would not do had I not been as attracted to you or whatever. But as the woman, like, how do you decipher? How do you figure out,
because
he's serious or he's not, or he's playing me? Or
like I said, you have to give them, me personally, this is what I've learned. And I've learned this like in my 30s. you have to give them the opportunity to prove themselves. Literally give them the opportunity to prove themselves. Example, when they say they're going to do something, allow him to actually do it. Don't get so in love and start lusting over the fact that he's going to do it.
But then he never do it.
Right. Or just to save yourself a headache, I think that it's in early dating. I think that you should come up with a scenario. I think you should almost lie, which sounds terrible, but lie.
Don't do that. Don't lie
on purpose with newly dating, because let's face it.
Like what?
Men will sleep with you, tell you that they love you, and don't, like, just to get what you want. So just lie like they lie.
Oh, like, I love you. I'm telling you, I love you.
Yeah, it can be something small, but you can have a scenario. You can be dating.
Can we get one of these scenarios? I'm sorry, go ahead.
You can be dating someone. I always use this example when I'm just like talking to my friends.
We got.
And you can say, just kind of gradually build up to it. Okay, you on your second date or whatever with somebody that you're 8 and he's a 6. Okay, off the bat.
So you're 8 and he's 6.
It always should be 2 numbers up at least.
And that's I hate when you.
Or don't date him because he's going to cheat on you or leave you. I'm just kidding. That's not the case. But the odds of it happening are more against you.
But all right, wait. Say that stuff real quick. But we can come back to this later.
The odds are against you.
Just because you said he's a 6 and you are 8, he's a 6 in your eyes,
right?
And to you, you think he's looking at you as an 8. But what if he look at you as a 10?
Okay, well that's even better if the number is higher. But it should be hands down when you enter a room. It should be okay.
So basically, the woman should look better than the man.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. I don't agree with that, but okay.
I think that's the leverage that you need, because we don't just look off your physical. Some people do, but
the
most
woman
women
should look better than the man.
Yes, you have to look better than your man.
I always agree with that, but okay.
You have to look better than your man.
What's your scenario of giving him a chance?
So you give him a chance. You go to your first date or whatever, and it's, oh my God, thank God I got here. The roads are so bad, and you better bring up some bald tire stories. You kind of eat just in conversation. I think you should kind of like have like a little teeny, what's the word?
Hint?
You can call it a hint or some type of bump in the road, literally.
like a problem that you throw his way and see what he do.
Yeah, because if a man will be problem solver.
But we stupid sometimes. We might miss it.
No. If you really like somebody.
No, but just literally just being a man, we're stupid.
If he missed it, he missed everything. Thanks for the dinner.
But then you could have missed out on a whole opportunity.
No.
Dude, we stupid sometimes. Like, well, I am. It'll be like you said,
a major hint, not just a little hint, but you're gonna have a hint.
Like if you show up for the first date and be like, "Oh, I'm late because my check engine light came on," and you thought that I was gonna take your car to the shop.
No.
Oh, that's
not at all. That's ridiculous. That sounds like you scrambling and the woman. So like you scrambling and you just don't have your priorities together. You in your 30s and check engine light. Like you need to be worrying about a date, not getting your bundles to get to this date. Like,
all right, I cut you off again. My bad. I gotta stop doing that. So you get to the date and you tell him that.
Like a damsel in distress kind of story.
And he's supposed to catch that hint and be like, oh, so that's that's your advice to.
Yeah, I haven't actually used this advice, but I definitely think that you should make him want to help you. And then if it's fine, if he don't like catch on, you can give more direct clues. Like, I would love to see you again, but you may have to come get me because my car I have to take it to the shop. That's just like a kind of like drastic scenario, but I'm just trying to give you an idea, but like creating a problem. And if you like want to see this person again, then you need to be able to kind of fix the problem. Like you can't just be like, oh, you got a problem, I hope you make it, we'll catch an Uber.
Well, what about this? What about the rich celebrity athlete?
I don't talk about rich people because
it's rich athletes, celebrity people that date regular people. Mostly it's the man. Like if the man is I don't know, he play in the NFL or NBA or something like that. He'll have he'll be dating somebody that maybe not working at Target, but like.
Yes, it don't matter. She could be working at Target.
Yeah, that is true. It don't even matter.
The shoes cleaner, the shoe shiner, the what they call it, the the person that fix your clothes. Not fix your clothes. Janitor? Get you dressed.
Stylist?
Yeah, stylist.
They get paid though.
But they don't get paid that much if the person is a rapper. The stylist not getting that much.
They get like $30,000 a year.
That ain't a lot of money.
To just pick clothes out.
Anywho, So if you a stylist,
Hey.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, all right,
If
all
you-
right.
If you look good,
Talk up.
If
The
you-
mic can't hear you.
if you look good to the person that you want to look good for, and y'all are vibing, it don't matter how much money you make. It don't matter if you can cook. It doesn't matter if you can clean real good. It don't matter if you get on your hands and knees and you wipe your hardwood floors with your hands and your toothbrush. If you look good, he can be like, babe, call somebody.
Yeah, that's definitely. I agree
And
with
that's
that.
the
100%.
I know. Sorry, not to say I know,
No,
but
I
that is
agree.
the situation, the scenario that you need to be in just for off the bat leverage. Period. Nothing. It should be no in between. You don't want to date somebody that's like can kind of take you or leave you. It need to be like, I'm going to try to put my best foot forward because I got something good. I'm not trying to start all over with someone else. They have to work my way up with something that I've already invested into.
I agree with you on that.
But women
99%.
don't. They don't even give the man an opportunity
to
show them
yeah,
all
but
these
that,
things.
and that's if they overly into him, because that's just
Right,
like what's it called? Like
yes.
that's what y'all be saying.
You're not supposed to be
Thirsty,
overly-
like you, but that can
Yes.
go both ways. That can go.
It
and I
shouldn't. It should
definitely been
never go both
but
ways.
whatever I said.
It shouldn't. If you thirsty, you don't talk to him.
But you don't know. You
don't
don't.
know when you be like, girl, he look good.
Yeah, but
Next.
All right, you said it again. Just
Yeah.
because you be like, girl, he look good. That don't mean he not saying the same thing
I
about
don't
you.
care. 'Cause
Well,
what-
I don't agree with
emotions-
that, because that's I don't like that, because,
Yeah, because
you
first,
said this
you
before.
don't
You was
even
like,
know if they're telling the truth. Guys lie so much in the beginning. Like you could really be like her. Oh my gosh, she looks so good. You know who cares about her job or her
Stay on this.
career? But
Okay.
she has a good career.
Forget the career. You really like her.
She's lady, whatever. She's just your type.
Uh-huh.
And you be like, oh my god, he's my type. He's perfect height. He dressed nice. He's a gentleman. I really know.
Okay.
Kids.
All right.
I love him. As soon as y'all start becoming
Intimate.
intimate, all of the really goes higher for the woman and lower for the man. So now the
that's not
dynamic-
necessarily true though.
It's not necessarily, but the odds are against you in most cases.
But then that means all of the things that you saw in the beginning before y'all got intimate was fake.
It's not fake.
It was. I'm telling you, if you really into a girl and then y'all become what you call intimate, that don't change just because y'all became intimate. Maybe like 10 minutes after, yeah, it's like you want to go do something else. But like the next day, you're gonna call her back.
Of course,
You're gonna
you
ask her to
call
go out
back.
again.
But
You're not gonna just lose all interest because you was
no,
intimate
you're
with
not
the
gonna.
girl. Now
You're not gonna lose all interest.
you're not going to lose 95. You ain't gonna lose none. Maybe, like I said, to be honest, like maybe like 5-10 minutes after, it's like, yeah, all right, well, I want to go do my own thing, go make a sandwich or something. But after that, like, yeah, the next day I'm gonna call you. Because that was my intent from the beginning.
Yeah, but how do you know if you're intent?
As the female, you don't know.
Exactly.
That's the thing, you don't
so
know.
Don't put yourself in a situation where you would let somebody get the most precious,
Man.
most intimate part of you because you're allowing him in because you are really attracted to him, you digging him, y'all vibing or whatever the case may be. Because then the ball is 100% in that man's court, and it gives him the opportunity to decide what he wants to then do with you. Like,
But before the intimate thing, the ball is in her court.
exactly.
Right.
That's where it's always.
Well, that's
at.
what it had. That's what it, you take. You when the ball is in your court, you play your game right. You might lose. It's like like you
definitely
in Vegas.
It's definitely a chess game.
You might lose, but you do the best you can, and you learn from it. If he don't end up being your husband, you learn from what you did, what you didn't do, right, wrong, whatever. And then the next guy you meet, you switch up your game a little bit, and don't give the ball. What you say? Don't put the ball back in his court until you for sure, as sure as you can be, that you played your part of the game right. But when the ball's in your court,
We kind of look alike.
a little bit. I'm like,
So
yeah, a little
anyway,
bit. Wait,
so-
I want to
Okay,
ask you something
so
else.
yeah, that can definitely be a scenario, which I get that. I still wouldn't want to be in that dynamic either. But me personally, I don't like that. It need to be like you chasing me. Even 3 years later, you still need to be chasing me. Period. But what my brother was saying, if you guys are both like evenly attracted to each other, evenly liking
That's
each
probably
other,
the best case scenario.
Even is not good.
Like if y'all both 8s and attracted
No.
to each other, what's wrong with that?
because a woman.
Oh, she gonna be extra height.
No, I was going to say because I was going to say like in 15 years the 8 is going to turn
Oh, you
into to 11.
But no, that's no. All right, when I mean
I
when
said
I say
11.
attractive, I don't mean just physically, like, cause like just the physical part, like that can like you talking about 15 years later, that's a whole difference than a girlfriend.
What we talking about? Oh, I really like her. I can see her. This person
Oh,
has potential going forward. Oh, I can see her as my wife. We could get married. But
eight?
then when the 2 8s, yeah, because a 8 for a man.
You talking about just looks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. It's because you said the number scale. So if you guys are both 8s, y'all both bring the same
And
to the
each
table.
other look at the other one as an 8.
Right. 10 years from now, when y'all just say y'all meet at a normal age when people get married, just say 30, because people really not get married at 20, 30. At 40, that 8, she not an 8 no more.
Yes, she is. I'm telling you, she's still 8. But I'm saying,
I'm saying maybe to you because you love her.
No, it's not. Yes, it's not because it's not your looks of 8. But during those 15 years or whatever year, y'all been skiing together. Y'all been through the death of her cousin together.
Love.
Y'all been through. Right, that's but you give a female who's an 8 to you, you give her the opportunity to be able to go through all your positives, your downs, your ups, y'all go to church together and do whatever y'all do. You do that with an 8, and then when her physical 8 turned into a 6 because y'all been together for how many ever years, you got more stuff to build on. Like y'all still got fun to talk about stuff. Yo, remember that time we got drunk at the whatever. Remember that time when we bought our first house and it failed or what? Like y'all got all that kind of stuff to talk about. So it's more to it than just looks.
So of course, yes, it's easier said than done.
In the long run, for me.
Yeah, in the long run, yeah, it sounds great until he's sleeping with a 9 behind your back.
Not. Well, then at that point, you either immature. All right. So if you got your wife and she an 8 to you, looks just strictly on looks, and your wife is an 8. Y'all been together for 8, 9, 10 years or whatever, and you cheated on her with a better looking. That's just immature, and like.
And we're saying like a 30-year-old.
Yeah,
8 years from now, you're only going to be 38. That's not like so old.
Yeah, but to be cheating on your wife, you shouldn't have married her.
Yeah, but
if you that's just.
It is very immature. So clearly, you're not a cheater.
That's just immature.
That's good. I'm not a cheater either.
And what's another word for it? If you cheat on your wife just for looks, like now, if she like, stealing from you, she abusing your kid, she cheated on you.
I want to interrupt. Though.
That's different.
I had something I was going with the whole. You're both are 8s. The gender roles kind of wanted. I just wanted to kind of retract back to the gender roles. If you guys are both 8, y'all both physically look as good, and I'm assuming that both of you guys are financially stable or independent separately. I still think this will make a more 50-50 relationship. That to me, that's what it seems like, because he won't be like going out of his way, or she's not going to go out of his way, because it's like we both kind of have our own money. We both can replace each other if that was the case. Like he can get another one of you, you can get another one of him. You'll have your own money.
By yourself, you're cool. Together,
exactly.
You're better.
So once again, that does not sound like a good scenario.
You don't like that?
No, not at all.
I thought we was agreeing.
No, because if you're in a 50-50 relationship, that means when a woman wants to, when you guys say have your first baby together, and she wants to stay home she says she don't want her kids in daycare, and the corona's going on, but she wants to be able, because guys forget, women are naturally, even though kids are so annoying you probably can't understand, most women naturally want children. You want to bear
children. That's a lie. No.
You want to take care of children. You want to nurture the child. It's like people pay thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to have that gift. So to be able to do that and live in your femininity, that is what a woman generally wants. It's a fraud if you can be masculine to work in the workforce, and you can do that, but naturally it's going against second nature. If your husband's
for a woman to work,
not to work, but to have to do it. Like if she wants to be like, babe, I know we both even, but your 8 is sitting home now, and she don't want to work. She want to stay home for a year or 2 until the kids are in kindergarten. That's really 5 years. And she wants to, start having children back to back. And she wants to be a mom. She doesn't want to put her child in daycare after 6 weeks, because that's when they're allowed to bring the kid back to work and be back out trying to come up with half of the mortgage. She don't want to do that. So to me, that's when I think of 50-50 is you pay your car note, I pay my car note, the mortgage, we split that in the middle. Okay. You take out the trash and I'll wash the dishes. After a while, you still want at your best when you're able to be a woman. And at his best, in my opinion, is when you're able to be a man. When your woman isn't stepping on your toes saying, "Oh, babe,
I need you to help me with my own personal car notes and all of that stuff." Is that what you're saying?
No, it's like naturally you want to be taken care of by your man. Not
I don't like that
top.
naturally taking.
No, but it's,
you either being taken care of or you not.
Well, you could be like, it's like a percentage, but 50-50 just sounds like a roommate / you got somebody to sleep with, cook your food, take care of your kid.
And we talked about this before too.
Fun.
And again, and that's you obviously laying on the other side. Like I said earlier in the beginning, you either are one of two type of women. You either want to. I'm just talking in general. You either want to be taken care of. That's type A, and then type B is you split things with your man. But at the same time, like I said, I don't expect. My wife to be outside changing no tires in the middle of the road while it's raining.
Yeah,
of course, that's ridiculous. Just because it's your car, you change the tire. No, that's not what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is, type A, I might have switched it, but type A is you want to be taken care of as the woman. Meaning, if you're being taken care of, you stay home, you cook all the time.
Absolutely
you
not.
Clean all the time. You watch the kids all the time. I'm not changing no diapers. You are doing every womanly traditional chore that women need to do. And I, as the man in that first scenario, I'm taking care of all of the bills. I'm the only one working. I'm covering, 95% of, I'm covering 95% of the household. I got all of the rent. I got all of the utilities. When we go out to eat, I'm paying for you, the kids, everything. Every now and then I might ask you for, a couple of dollars because I left my wallet at home where my debit card got stolen.
But you never cook and never clean?
That's the first
still
type.
Would need me?
Yeah, to take care of the house.
And you leaving your wallet?
No, I said 95% of the financial stuff the man will be responsible for. But I'm saying, things happen. Like I said, one day we going out to eat and we 30 minutes away from the house and I forgot my wallet and you got yours.
Because I don't have no money because I don't work. I'm just like the oldest.
All right, well, in
kid,
that case,
like
we have to go back. Okay, well, we have to go back in that
gotta
case. I'm just saying, like, you just can't be just zero, like, hands off, never, ever have to spend $1 ever on anything. Like, things happen.
No,
like,
I think the woman should have an income, honestly. But it shouldn't benefit the house.
All right, well, I think we kind of got to.
No,
go ahead.
The income,
I wanted to ask you about something else.
It should benefit the house. I don't think it should benefit the house whole.
Especially
if you guys have kids all in one, like it's just y'all kids. Now the roles can definitely change if you have kids outside of other relationships. The percentage, it don't have to be like he take. I don't think so. Like if he didn't father those kids, I feel like it's the father's responsibility. It could be through like child support or however y'all do it, but I don't think he should be that. Even married, I don't think he should have to like have the burden of someone else's child.
And some dudes don't even care if they that into you. If I met you and you already had 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, whatever. If I'm that into you, I'm paying for all of their tuitions. I'm paying for all of their doctor's appointments. I'm paying for, if I got it, obviously, I'm paying for all that. Some dudes is like that, and other dudes is like, yo, like, we can split this 50-50, but you can take care of your first and second child's, third child's, whatever, that, what you kind of already came into the relationship with. You can take care of that. That's not a part of me.
That would be like just like a plus. I don't think that would be like an expectation. And
some women.
Well, some women.
My kids' baggage, they come with me.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm talking about like you could be nice to the children and everything.
I'm not saying be mean. I'm not saying be mean to the kids.
They should have to like pay your kids tuition and all that kind of stuff. I feel like if you have an income,
that's what I think too.
Should definitely pay the income. Obviously, if he's living in a house where the stepdad is taking care of the house, he's still taking care of your kid. But all of the extra things.
If stepdad said, "I got everything concerning your kids because they're a part of you," I'm sure you wouldn't be like, "Oh no."
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's saying.
Well, that's the situation I'm in now.
Some
I have other children.
Some guys out there will say, "I am responsible financially for you and all your, I'll call it baggage, but kids, debt you came in with, your student loans, your old car note that you forgot to pay. I'm responsible." But in return, most men in that situation, they want a cooked meal when they come home every day. Every day. There's no, I forgot I was asleep. Ain't none of that. My clothes need to be clean, folded up in my drawers and upstairs.
That's
all of that.
but that we can all look back on certain situations. We can give okay. I have an example. Y'all remember Love and Hip Hop, Stevie J and Jocelyn.
Remember who?
Stevie J and Jocelyn.
Oh, Love and Hip Hop.
Mimi. And Jocelyn always used to call Mimi the maid. The help.
Mimi, wait, that's the one from the shower?
Yes, from the shower rod. Long story short.
Shower rod.
Jocelyn was like the Puerto Rican princess. And she came in the house, sexy, talked all that stuff about his, close your ears, his beefcakes and all that kind of stuff. And where was he at? Mimi was in the house cooking and cleaning, taking care of the kids, and he was buying Jocelyn.
They wasn't married.
They wasn't married,
together.
but I'm just saying, like,
that was his baby mom.
But before she had a baby, he was, messing with her on the side.
So he was cheating.
He was absolutely cheating. She was probably being a perfect wife, she wasn't even a wife. But cooking and cleaning, he had the money, and he was out cheating with the sex kitten. Because that's how it is. Who respects the maids? Who respects the cleaning people?
So you think she did? What's her name again? Who was
Jocelyn?
the maid? No, the
Mimi.
other one. So Mimi did something wrong in that situation?
No, she did the right thing, but she just got played.
So again, back to what I said earlier. That's just immature. What's his name? Stevie.
Okay, yes.
That's just like, and he just had an opportunity. He's rich. That's just like, you don't.
Yeah, but even the average guy, like, I have clients that are in their 60s and 70s and things of that nature, and I know they be cooking and cleaning and catering to and helping paying the bills, and how was your work, and I'm home, I'll take the trash out, and if a young woman gave him the opportunity to be in their face and needed something, for sure he would get her bald tire fixed.
That's not well, it ain't appropriate, but that's not cheating.
Fixed, but he would get all those signs, but he won't be.
So you mean to tell me if somebody you was dating fix somebody else's tire, that's cheating?
No, I don't mean fix the tire. No. I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's
be
not
available. We'll be trying to cater to your needs. When you come in, like, you the prize, you come in all, all of that. Man, it's not right, but that's what it is. You get advances, and it's not right, but those are facts. And it's proven every day. You see high celebrities, you see wealthy guys, people that's higher up. They don't marry when they higher up. They don't marry the maids. They don't marry the person that can cook and clean the best. They marrying the ones 20 years younger than them to look cute, to start eyelash businesses.
The married one. No, I mean the rich one.
Yeah, eyelash businesses, makeup lines, and nothing against that.
Wait, so what you saying?
But they don't care about
they
don't respect that.
The wife one, the one who's cooking and cleaning.
Be that kind of wife.
The one who,
you don't get that respect if you walking around cooking and cleaning and being a maid
from somebody who's immature. Like, I don't. Maybe that's not the right word, but like,
I have an example. Like, even today.
Even
today, I'll give you guys an example. Today, I went out to the market.
That's not my friend.
I went out to the market with my own money. I didn't ask for my husband's money, and I went to the market, got all these groceries, brought all these heavy bags in the house, cooked dinner, and started to get dressed because I was going to hang out with my brother. And he's like, "Where are you going?" "Where am I going?" I'm like, "I'm going to go out to eat. I cooked." And he's like, "Oh, I'll go with you. Or I want to take you out to dinner." We didn't have prior plans to go out. So basically what I was getting at, you didn't care that I just went to the market and did the wifely duties of going to the market, make sure we have food and all that. Because when I came home, I'm all dressed up or, whatever. But dressed up enough, and I'm leaving to go out and continue on with my day. So everything that I did, all of the wifely duties meant nothing when it came to seeing.
You kind of half. But what else you had going on? Like, you just
have no plans.
No, I'm saying not like you just woke up and like, I'm gonna cook and I'm gonna cook.
No, I don't ever have no plans. I
so
do what I want.
Did he know you was cooking?
No, I don't say, and that's another thing.
I didn't even know. Maybe he didn't want to cook.
I don't mention what I'm going to do because I don't want to set those expectations. I just
because
wait.
You change your mind.
Exactly, because I might decided to do something else. But yeah, you can do wifely duties, but not to just have those expectations. Like, I want to work, I want this, I want that. Because being home, taking care of cooking and cleaning and all that kind of crap, that's definitely a job that you don't get paid, and it's overlooked and nobody cares, and it makes you ugly and tired. It does.
Is this weird? But like, It
Makes
probably
you look
is.
ugly and tired
Like,
cooking and cleaning.
no, not the. I'm probably definitely on a different type of like scale or wave or whatever you want to call it, but the whole cooking and cleaning thing, we gotta wrap this up in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
To make sure that the camera don't die. But to me, cooking and cleaning, like I said, tell me if this is weird or awkward or whatever. But
3 times a week.
cooking, cleaning, washing clothes, making sure everything. I don't really like. I can do that myself for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even on my top 5 list of things that I need. Household stuff.
So what do you need from a woman to be
I
yeah,
don't want to sound like a
exactly. We know what guys need from women. So
what? Intimacy.
But well,
All right, that's
just
one.
That,
Okay,
but it's
we'll
like,
call-
oh my god, I can get that anywhere. But anyway, you guys.
No,
still
not
want-
even that, not
if my brother stands on the corner with just this hat on, somebody will call the police. Nobody will stop. They won't be like, oh my god, it's a strange man outside with just a hat on.
All right, top 2 is definitely not cooking. Now some dudes like, yeah, I need you. You know, what I mean, I need my girl to know how to cook. And blah, blah, blah. I just don't want you to like, don't make things hard for me.
Huh? For you?
Don't
Me?
No, not you. I'm saying
Oh.
like if I'm in like in a relationship, like don't just like that's like probably my top 2 or 3 things. Don't make like take care of your whatever you are responsible for or you say that you're responsible for. Take care of that.
Who
That
told you?
way you're not making things harder on me.
Okay, so
That's
I
definitely
get
my
that.
top 2.
I get that. I
thing.
get that. So we can, I guess, end this with kind of agreeing. I feel like if you are providing, we're just gonna keep it realistic.
I'm
When
not a
saying
provider. The
I'm not saying 100%.
the traditional thing we've.
When
said
I
that
say
already.
provider, I'm saying like 80%. Like
I'm not that one.
okay. Well, I'm talking about that.
I'm the other one.
I'm the 2080.
No, the one where if you're physically, mentally able to do something, you do it. If I'm physically able, mentally to do something,
he want to get cussed out.
I can clean, I can cook, I can wash my own clothes,
No.
just like you can do
Put
all.
that back.
Just like you can do all of that. But at the same time, like I said, I always make the example. I don't expect you to be out there changing your tires. I don't expect you to be out there trying to lift up the ladder to the 2nd floor because we got locked up. I get that kind of. I can do that. But just because
Yeah.
we both tired, just by default, you gotta cook. No,
Back to my.
I'll go cook too.
We live in a biased world. Like I was saying,
Not
if my
biased.
brother's
2 different worlds.
stand outside with a hat on, somebody will call the police for indecent exposure and he will be arrested in 302. If a woman stand outside, I won't even give her an hour. Somebody be trying to pick her up and sleep with her. Maybe even give us some
Depending on
money.
what she look like.
Don't
Anyway.
matter. Even if she looked a hot mess, they still be trying to sleep
Yeah,
with
they
her.
just. I'm gonna put a clip in here right here. 2 young men had what do you call intimacy with the young lady in the dumpster. I'll put a clip on that right here. But go ahead.
Exactly.
It's not that hard.
Exactly. So, that was terrible. But exactly, the expectations for men and the expectation of women are not the same. We don't thrive that as hard as they do. We don't have that much testosterone and that sexual energy. We don't have that going through our veins. So that is our leverage. That is our advantage. And if women want to be women and treated like a woman, I think that you should let the man provide and protect. If the man is providing and protecting, and we'll just say about like,
Why is that a
wait,
exclusive thing? You either gotta be providing and protecting, or the other thing. Why can't you do both?
what provide and protect?
Provide and protect, and do what you saying. The other thing, like doing
Oh yeah, we
the
not
household
because-
stuff or whatever.
What you mean? Like how are you supposed to be like cooking, cleaning, sexing, and working 8 hours a day? Like nobody's
Just like
doing
the
all
man
that.
can work, cook, clean,
okay,
and do
but
all
if
that.
you're having a man, why don't you just have a roommate as a girlfriend?
Okay,
And
well
if
there's
she's not
things that
gonna-
you can't have a girlfriend.
Cause nobody care about all that other stuff like y'all do. It's all right.
That's
not like
retarded.
not
I
like
mean,
that,
slow.
but it's like
I can't say
you-
that word.
she's not gonna. Your girlfriend's not gonna say, "Why you making pasta? I was in a move of linguine."
Yeah, and your girlfriend also not gonna go out and change your tire. Your girlfriend also not gonna
Yeah, but-
go downstairs and switch
But
the
you can
fix
have-
the
but
fuse
you-
box.
You can have a boo that do that.
Okay, now you're talking about having another. That's a third. Now you're bringing
But
in
it
a
don't have to
third
be
party.
a boyfriend, a husband, a man. It could be anybody. Or you
That's
or
not
you
the
could
same
pay
thing.
somebody
That's not
to
the
do
same
it.
thing. That's
But
not the same thing because
you're
you
not gonna be
can't.
having somebody check up on you and ask you all these questions. Why you answer your phone and you still gotta pay half the mortgage? That's ridiculous.
Look, I want y'all. We gonna say that. Leave down to comments.
Wait, I wanted
Put them in
to
the comments
tell
who
you-
y'all agree with.
I wanted to tell you what I did agree with though before
sorry,
the
go ahead.
video ended. I was going to say if he is being a provider, because I like provider man. My husband is a provider man, so that's kind of what I'm going off of. But if he is a provider,
You biased.
if he is a provider, I think in return is, you do make sure the house is neat and clean, but not every day you have a hot cooked meal.
He work every day and bring home the checks every
But
day.
you got the kids home every day.
It's a so your responsibility is the kids in the house.
Yeah,
His responsibility
every
is to
day.
provide.
No.
What days do he allowed to be like, I'm not going to
being-
work today?
Because I believe in double standards, okay?
Okay, all right, we're gonna cut it right here. Now you about to get into a whole other topic.
I believe in
This
double.
gonna be episode
I
2.
believe in double standards. I don't care. We're not looking at this man like, oh, I can't wait to get in his pants. Oh,
What?
come here. So if you want me, you're gonna have to do something, and it's not gonna. You have to. Yeah, you can come home and bring the money, but that not gonna mean like you're like cook, clean, bark like a dog.
I mean, you ain't gotta be no
Like, I
master.
don't feel like it
but-
today because running a household is also a job. But what I was getting at.
So you
if
allowed
he
to say
is-
you allowed to say I don't
Don't
feel like
make
it
me
today.
forget.
I'm sorry. go ahead.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Unless like and when people and we're talking about the average man anyway, and your allowance is not even going to be like, you can buy a Louis bag when you feel like it, and you got extra money what to buy groceries with and buy sun kisses for the kids, and like you can't like be walking around looking like an Instagram model with your extra change. Like it ain't even like it's gonna be all like that.
All
So
right, man. We have to wrap this up.
what I was getting at though, if he is doing the things that you want him to do financially, in return, I think that you should be responsible with his money, as in don't spend money on necessary things like doing a whole bunch of shopping and spending your money on unnecessary things, going back to school 3 and 4 or 5 times, never finishing the program, just being wasteful. I think that's kind of like a slap in the face. So in hindsight, if he is being a provider and you are sitting at the dining table and you're polishing your own nails, I think that's like in retrospect, is that the right word?
I guess.
I think that's like a good like thank you. You're not out here just
Disrespecting his money?
being wasteful. And the kids are potty trained. The kids are respectful. Like what you're doing is shown. What you're doing good at your job. Not that the house is always spick and span and you're just perfect. But yes, you need to provide and you need to protect. When you're out with your lady in public, you know, she don't have her peonies showing when she bend over. She's not cussing you out and talking over you. Me and my husband was out the other day, and he was like, it was this guy that pulled up with a nice car, and he's like, yo, boss, what kind of car is that? He said, what year is that car? And the female that he was with was like, 2020.
Oh, like don't talk to my
No, like she just answered the question for him. And it was like, I said,
I didn't talk
I for
to
sure said, yo, boss.
like my man.
And then he was his first thing was my husband was like, dang, she must have co-signed or she must be paying that note, because it's like, but that's what you get to me when you're in a more of a 50-50 dynamic, because I'm just keeping it real. She was probably like a 7. She was probably like a 5. He might have been a 7. Basically, he looked better than her. Off the bat, hands down, and it was just like nobody's even talking to you. And if you was a kept quiet woman, don't care about none of that, you wouldn't answer the question to another man. Like, stay in your lane. And a lot of women don't even know just to do that.
To stay in there.
Just stay in your lane, and you won't be expected to do the most.
All right. Did I cut you off?
No. I was just saying, wrapping it up, just being respectful of the type of man that you have.
So I think, well, again, to wrap this up, I think we kind of saying the same thing, but maybe not to the same degree. Again, back to my point A, my person A, person B. You're more of the person, female type that wants to provide or whatever. I agree. Okay, that is an option, but maybe not to the same degree. You're saying, like, just because you're responsible for taking care of the household, there are days or weeks or whatever that you just like, I don't feel like cooking today, or you know, I ordered out today, or I didn't get to the laundry and it's not the end of the world today, whatever. Cool, I get that. Now, unfortunately, I guess in that situation for the dude, he's not allowed to say, you know, I just want to take a day off
And
today.
they don't nag and call you back to back and say, you're the woman, why you didn't answer your phone? What are you doing? Like
That's a part of being the rule.
Yeah,
The
they have a
the,
life. They're busy. They're put together. They're secure.
Playing their role.
They're feminine. They're they don't drink excessively and party. Like
There's nothing wrong with drinking excessively.
But all of that stuff, it sounds like it's not a factor until you go to the cookout with somebody and she's talking about how she, oh yeah, it's car's nice, yeah, but I co-signed. That's but that's what you get when you want that partnership.
You got to know who you are, man and woman. You got to come to agreement. Hey, are we a 50-50 type of? When I say 50-50, I don't literally mean split everything. Yeah, that's got to be a conversation you got to have.
So we're going to do 50-50?
I mean, it got to come out some sort of way that, hey, because some girls will text straight up. You know that. The girls like, oh, well, if you can't pay my phone bill, there's no need for us.
How would you feel about that?
That has happened to me, but I told
being
you.
at a cookout with somebody and you trying to...
That I'm dating?
Yeah, like that guy. Like, oh, what kind of car is this? And then your girlfriend jumps in and tells the person, the stranger, what kind of car it is. And
he wasn't talking to you.
But you can't do that when she paying half the car note.
Well, that's not my example of 50-50. Her paying half of my... No. If it's my car, I'm paying my own car note.
Okay, well... this is a nice house. It better be nice as much as I'm spending on it.
Wait, the girls say that?
Yeah, that's what, because they're going to be nice.
That's not, wait. That's not my definition of a 50-50. 50-50, okay, real quick.
They going to let it be known they putting some...
Okay, we on two different... let me get us back on the same page.
They are.
50-50, when I'm saying 50-50, I mean whatever you came into this relationship with your car note, your insurance, your student loans, your whatever responsibility, you can take care of all of that by yourself. I'm talking about the us stuff, the we. If we buy a house together, if we buy a new car together, if we get a child together, that is the stuff I'm talking about. Just like split in half.
I don't even think I like the word together anymore.
You act like nobody has ever gotten married or engaged and bought a house together.
No.
And then y'all split the bills. Y'all split the house. That house.
Yeah.
I don't expect her to pay half my car note.
So if you get a house with somebody, you would want to split the mortgage.
If we buy it together, yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
That's me. That's just I'm
I would never
person B.
I would never cook. I would never clean, and I would cheat on you.
Cool. Well, that's fine. And then you ain't that. That type of woman would be a bad choice. That would be a bad choice for me to get with a woman to think like that. I need the type of woman that's on the other side. The side that's, oh, okay.
You will settle.
That's not settling. It's just being understanding the man. Some women literally just do not want to sit home and be a housewife. They want to go out and start businesses and work.
Money and work. It just don't go towards the mortgage.
I don't agree with that. We can stop right there. I don't agree with that.
Like, of course you're going to have your own money. It's just not going to benefit.
That's cool. And that's how you feel. And I don't agree with that. Maybe because I don't make enough money. Maybe if I made more, I would change my opinion. But right now, if whatever I have, my responsibilities are by myself, I can take care of right now. If I jump into a relationship and we buy things together, a new house, a new van for the family, a new mortgage property, whatever, those things are shared between the two of us. You need to put your otherwise it's like, what are you bringing to the table?
Ladies, this is why you get with a man that already has all of those things that you're supposed to bring.
And if I was one of those who agreed with that side, I would not have a problem with it. Like if I was like Rick Ross.
And he'll want get a Rick Ross. If you look like I'll just say Beyonce. She's like old now, but
like Halle Berry,
yeah, well, whatever.
Both of them.
A Cardi B, Beyonce, and you get a Rick Ross, and he has money and she don't. There's no way in the world he's saying, "Oh, you gonna come stay here, but you got half their mortgage."
No, don't agree with that either.
It's not gonna happen.
Don't agree with that.
You think he's gonna say we're half?
Listen to these. I forget who it was. One of these young rappers said something like, "If you not." Now, yo, I could be making $2 million. I could be making $2 million a year. If I find somebody who's a 11 out of 10, and she work at Taco Bell,
they wifing up Taco Bell.
No, I'm saying now if okay, again, the age kind of comes in. If I'm a millionaire, I'm a rapper, I'm making $2-3 million a year. I'm not just gonna pick you up from Taco Bell and just change your life. You're not responsible for nothing financially. You don't have to about to go to college. You don't got no plans to start a business. You just put makeup on and just be around in the house. Like that's gonna get old real fast.
No, you're gonna put makeup on and go to work and do all of the things. It's just not gonna contribute to your household.
I don't want that, because then that's just another. You just taking care of it. That's like a child. I want us to build together. I want you to put what you got together. You tell me, oh, let's start this business. Let's build on that. You just made this chunk of income from that. Let's put that toward this real estate. Let's do that. Why am I the only one responsible for that?
Because I'm the one cooking. I'm the one that you chase.
Well, then you need to find, again, you in that situation need to find that section A or the section B, the guy who is the part B. Some dudes are okay with that. I'm looking for a girl to take care of.
Because
cool.
To me, those people, it's not right, but those men get the most respect when they are providing for their woman, because the woman is naturally, they're going to be more respectful. They're going to not interrupt. They're not going to
I don't want no disrespectful woman then.
Right. Well, she's going to be disrespectful if she needs to help pay the bills. She's going
I didn't say need. Like I just said, if I'm making $2-3 million a year, I don't need your help. Yeah. But you need to bring something to the table.
Yeah,
I don't need it.
Yeah, if she still got to spend money and you don't even need it, she's going to be with somebody else that don't require her.
And that's a certain type of woman. Right. It's not bad. I'm just saying that's just a different type.
That's just will be what those are her requirements. That's why the 8 and 8 or the 4 and 4s don't work. It need to be like, you like this, he like this, and it just got to stay like that. It may shift, but it need to stay like that unless you want to be a maid, cook, clean it, and then possibly get cheated on. When you do become 50 years old, you're not going to be like you was looking at 20 or 30 when you get 50. And that man at 50 years old, he have a little salt and pepper in the dad bod, and you be having long boobs and stretch marks, and you're gonna be talking about some whatever. You get arthritis in your hands and
all right, now you talking about arthritis.
But those are the things that be happening.
This up.
Menopause. I'm getting the sweats. He's not trying to hear how you getting the sweats. Nobody's going to care about your arthritis is kicking in and the sciatic nerve.
Your menopause.
Nobody's going to care about all of that. So this is why I think that you should make sure financially you're more set up. So when they do get tired of you, my husband has this thing he always says, like, same butt. That's fine. But it's like a little joke that we have. But basically, I will get even older. Like we've only been married for 2 years.
Everybody get old.
But you get old. So to protect your own security, don't set yourself up for becoming a maid. Don't set yourself up to be starting off like this. Because you start off like this, women, your looks is going to deteriorate as you get older. Even though you're supposed to love through thick and thin and condition on level. All I know is that they be having the salt and pepper with the dad by looking at the other people at the cookouts. You ever go to
basically
Denny's?
don't set your standards too high.
You ever go to Denny's?
I'm done.
And see like the 6-7-year-old couples drinking their coffee, the woman all wrinkled up with her glasses sitting on top of her ears, and
so is he.
And the husband sitting with his hat on backwards like he still got it, flirting with the hostess.
Same thing.
Exactly. So, get your money. Don't be sitting home putting makeup on and don't work. That's dumb. Save your money, invest your money, and make sure you always have your own. But
it's all about money. You always talking about money. Like I said, I think you touched. I touched on all of my points. I kind of touched on them a couple times.
Yeah.
But anything. I think we kind of saying the same thing, but in a different degree.
Long.
That's cool. It's about an hour, but we kind of saying the same thing. You agree that there's two type of women and men. A, you want to be taken care of as a woman. B, you can agree with share. Let's call it, instead of 50-50, let's call it shared responsibilities. And then you got a man who is okay with taking care of all of the financial responsibilities. And then you got the second group of men who are okay with sharing responsibilities. And as long as you match that same man and woman together, you'll be fine after 30.
Yeah,
and you be good. So
go for an older gentleman.
That's all I got for you.
They're more established and they treat you better. These young guys, they're looking for.
That's not true because these young dudes is.
They just get started in their careers and they looking for a roommate that they can control.
All right. So episode 2.
Coming up, right?
But next.
We're gonna wrap this up.
I gotta go to the bathroom, so you gotta do the outro.
We're gonna wrap this up. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel and
and leave comments on who you agree with for sure. Yeah.